Hello my beautiful darlings, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing day today and thank you so much for watching. Today we're going to talk about life advice that a young woman, and actually all women, should know to be feminine and high value. There are some things that really a lot of people don't talk about, and I think it's very important to know. And I want to take this time in this video to give you some advice, definitely, that you should know if you want to truly be more confident, be more feminine, and definitely more high value, having standards, having boundaries. So if you want to know more, keep on watching. But first, just wanted to let you know that if you want to see more of my content, I talk about fashion, femininity, old Hollywood glamour, elegance, seduction, and anything to make you become a very feminine lady and to upgrade your confidence. Feel free to join the channel, the link is down below, and also follow me on my Instagram. I feel like there's some life advice that young women should know, and I am also in this category. I'm still young, and I feel like the first thing is that there's no timeline for things. If you put pressure to yourself to have, like, I need to be married by a certain age, I need to have a baby by a certain age, it's going to stress you out. And I feel it now that I'm in the middle of my 20s. I completely feel that type of pressure that women can have of, like, you need to have your career figured out, you need to have this and that, like, and especially social media put us with so much pressure every single day to have everything figured out immediately. And I don't think that's true. I don't think it's healthy. I think it's okay to take your time to have the right things. It's okay to take your time to find the right partner. It's okay to take your time to figure out when you want to have kids or if you want to have kids. We reach our fertility peak at our late 20s. I know we don't have all the time in the world as women, unfortunately, but it's not like you have to be desperate and really jump on the first occasion that you have to get married with, like, just this random guy. And I see so many women do that, so many women taking literally almost the first guy that they see to settle down and immediately starting having kids without even processing the fact that you're going to start a family. It's the biggest thing that you're going to do in your life. You need to have the right partner, you need to be in the right mindset to have kids, you need to have all of this. It's going to change entirely your entire life. And I think that finding the right person, it takes time. Don't feel like you have to settle. Definitely not. Also, for my ladies that want to decide, like, what kind of studies you want to do, like for my ladies that are still in college, my ladies that are still in high school even, what kind of study, what kind of job you want to do, I want to say to you, you can change your mind. Personally, I changed my mind many times, okay? I changed my mind many times about what I wanted to do. I started doing medicine, even though it's completely not what I'm doing right now, but I started doing medicine, I did communication, I did fashion styling. Like, I changed my mind multiple times, and there's even people that change their mind about their career later in life, in their 40s, 50s, 60s. You can totally change your mind. I think that's something that we don't take into consideration when we are young. We're completely lost in our 20s. We're like, what are we gonna do? And we have to decide really, really young what we're gonna do for the rest of our life. And I'm just gonna let you know that it's not the case. You can change your mind, you can change career, you can always change path at any moment in your life. You're not stuck in one path. Also, if your parents push you to do something that you don't want to do, and you absolutely want to do, like, this job or this career, you want to be in, like, fashion, you want to be in art, or you want to do something very specific, and your parents are like, no, go do medicine, go become a lawyer, go become this, and you don't want to do it, you have to consider in your mind that it's your life. You are going to do that job, not them. They're not going to have to wake up every morning and do that job. I know it's hard because parents, we don't want to disappoint them. I completely understand that, and I'm so lucky because my mother was always behind me, always do whatever you want as long as it makes you happy. She's always super supportive. Even with my YouTube channel, she's still always so supportive behind me, and I'm so grateful for that. But if you have your parents that push you to do something that you don't want to do, have that in mind that it's not their life, it's yours. And at the end of the day, you're an adult and you can decide for you. I know that all they want is protect you, because all parents, what they want is to protect you. But at the end of the day, once you do something that you truly, truly love, you have more chance of succeeding rather than doing something that you hate. I just noticed that when you do something that you truly love, it's your passion, you don't feel like it's work. Like I'm working right now, I don't feel like it's work. I'm just having fun with you. I'm just talking with you. So once you find your passion, your career that you really enjoy, find something that you really enjoy, then it's like you're never working. And next thing I wanted to talk about is that hookup culture and casual intimacy does not benefit you as a woman. It's not like in the movies. And I'm not judging anybody that is having like casual interactions. I'm not someone that is judgmental at all. Like for example, in Sex and the City, I love Samantha. You know, like if she wants to do that, she wants to do that. But at the end of the day, I think it's pushed, like this narrative of just hooking up and just casually dating, it's just pushed to everybody, even to the people that to their core is not really what they want. Like for me, I just felt it when I was in high school and younger and everything. I felt this pressure around me that other people, you know, you can try casually, like one night stand and everything. And I never wanted to do it. It was never me, never my style. I want intimacy. I want a real connection. And I feel like a lot of women do want that also. Of course, you have some women that are more into casual things, and it's fine. And you have to understand that it's possible that you will have a heartbreak at the end of it. You share your body, your precious body, your intimacy with somebody, and obviously you have hormones that are going on in our head, and it's something that is so intimate, so precious, and your body think that maybe you will get pregnant from that person. So your entire body, your hormones really want you to like this person. That's why a lot of people, when they have casual intimacy, they end up like having feelings for that person. So I'm just saying, be careful. Don't think that it's something that you have to do it, first of all, and don't think that it's something that it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day it does matter, because it's your body. Especially as a woman, it's even more intense for us than it is for men. Even men get attached. So I think at the end of the day, it's not something that really benefits you, because you want to have somebody that cares and values you. And your body is so precious, and you deserve so much more. I believe that women deserve so much more than just like this man like calling you and just you going to his house and then blah blah blah, and then that's it, and never talk to him again. I think that's so rough. There's no connection. There is no even human connection to that. And I was never into it. Like my friends were all into it, I was not. And I always wanted to wait for like love. Like really, I'm a true romantic. I always want to feel loved and to feel valued and to feel cherished. I cannot just give my intimacy to just anybody. I'm very picky, and I think you should be also very picky. Be picky to the people that approach you. Your energy is valuable, your body is valuable, everything is so precious about you. And I think to have access to all of that, they should prove to you that they're good enough, that he is the right man. That's how it was back in the days. And you know, like a princess, and the men would conquer the princess, fighting the dragons, fighting anything to conquer the princess. Next thing that I wanted to talk about, next advice, life advice for young women. I think you should not listen to people that tells you that your standards are too high and that you're going to end up alone. On the contrary, I feel like if you do not have standards, that's when you will have for sure failure. Do not lower them. Do not be desperate for things. Be patient. Patience is a real virtue. You are allowed to have standards. You're allowed to ask, listen, I want marriage. Listen, I desire this in a relationship. Listen, for me, a man has to do this in a relationship. It's completely normal to have standards. Even when you look at animals, the females are very picky on who they go with. You see the birds, like you will see the female birds, she will like check on the nest that the male birds did build, and they will choose who has the best nest. They're very picky also, and the males are the one kind of courting the female. It's how it's supposed to be. It's the traditional way, but it's how it's ingrained in us. So that's why women love to feel courted and cherished and loved, and that's completely normal to have standards. And don't feel like you have to lower your standards just to like take somebody just to take somebody. No, you're not desperate, and you will have what you want. Also, I feel like with the pressure of social media is such a big pressure. I want you to know that social media is not really the reality, okay? Even me, as a content creator, as a YouTuber, Instagram, everything, you have an image of the life of a person, but only the positive aspect, only the positive, beautiful things of the life of this person. You don't have all the struggle. You don't have all the bad things happening. You don't have all of that on social media. You just have the beautiful positive aspect. So don't feel like you have to compare yourself to others. Also, I don't think that you need brands and luxury brands and everything to look feminine, to look high value, to look polished. You don't need all of that. Don't ruin yourself. Don't go bankrupt into trying to looking rich or something. Like, it's completely useless. You can look polished with a beautiful leather bag, very simple, beautiful, that you can find even on Amazon. You can look extremely polished, extremely elegant with Zara clothes. You do not have to spend thousands and thousands of euros. You have people that spend a lot of money on designer clothes and they don't look good at all. So it doesn't matter, actually. The brand doesn't matter. Trying to find things that are quality, that look good on you, that match your body shape, and that are a beautiful color that you like, maybe beautiful textures, you know, like I love satin and silk, as you know. It's always looking so nice and beautiful, but you don't have to completely ruin yourself to look like all those people on Instagram. It's not really real, and I know that because social media, you have to have like this kind of perfect aesthetic to kind of have more views, so it's kind of a job. It's all kind of Hollywood, you know, it's kind of a movie. A movie is not real, and I think that social media should be taken as the same as a movie. Letting go of toxic people in your life also, I think it's a great advice. People that you truly feel it, you feel that they're not good for you, you feel like there's something wrong in the relationship, or it's maybe one-sided relationships where you give and they don't give anything in return, because of course you have to benefit from relationships, from friendships, from a boyfriend, from anything. Like it has to be reciprocal, and when it's not, it's when it's become toxic. When you deal with narcissism, when you deal with people that are selfish, that are a little bit manipulative, and you can feel in your core when something is wrong. And I know it's the hardest thing sometimes to let go of people, and especially if it's friends that you know for a long time. The more you wait, the harder it is going to be. The more you wait to let go of a toxic relationship with a man, the harder it is going to be. That's why they say to really make sure you see the red flags first and foremost, because the longer you wait, the more you're going to forget about these red flags and not see them, and kind of being like blind in front of it. The same goes for friends. The longer it is with them, the more you're going to be attached to them, and the more you're going to let it go, and it's not what we want. We always have this feeling, you always feel it when it's wrong, but we never listen to our intuition. But as women, we have a beautiful feminine intuition. We should listen to it more. We should be attentive towards it. Other people's opinion of you does not matter. You have to please yourself first. Put yourself first as a priority, as I said in other videos. If you want to please everybody, you're going to have disappointment. If you don't pay attention to you, if you don't pay attention to your feelings, and if you don't listen to your needs, who is going to listen to them? Do what makes you happy in life and prioritize yourself. And if you are happy, others are going to benefit from your happiness. you know, especially from the people that you love and you care about, you have to stop also comparing yourself to others. Everybody is struggling. Like, everybody is struggling. Everybody has problems. And I can assure you, comparing yourself to others is a waste of time, because we do not have the same life at all. We do not have the same goal. We do not have the same needs. We do not like the same things. Actually, success looks different on different people. Some people will think that success is having a beautiful family. Some people will think that success is having a lot of money. Some people would think that success is just being able to have freedom and work from anywhere else. You know, you have different definition of success. That's why it's completely useless to compare yourself to others. That's why it's important to stay on your journey, to stay on your line, to stay on your life and what you want to improve. And this is truly how you are going to improve your life, in staying focused on you and your needs and what you want. Because the moment you start to really compare yourself to others constantly, it is less time for you to focus on your life and improving it. It's because you're too focused on other people's life. Why are you focused on them instead of you? Also, let go of the pressure. Let go of the pressure. Not everybody is perfect. Nobody is. Society already put us so much pressure on women. It's hard to be a woman. You have to be good on so many things. You have to be beautiful, you have to be a good mother, you have to do this, and now on top of it you have to have a lot of money and make an amazing career and have an amazing husband, and there's so many things and it can become overwhelming. And I think the feminine energy is definitely not the energy that put herself so much pressure. It's the energy of just being. It's the energy of relaxing. It's the energy that is just perfect as it is. Doesn't mean you don't want to improve and level up, of course, but I mean that stop putting too much pressure on yourself. The pressure shouldn't be so strong that it kind of stresses you every day and it makes you depressed and miserable. You have to feel beautiful and feminine and confident in your everyday life, and you will not feel like that if you constantly feel like you're not good enough, if you constantly feel like you have to be perfect and you put so much pressure on this and this and this. At a certain point, we feel tired. At a certain point, it's tiring to put too much pressure on ourselves. So let go of that. Like, take a bubble bath. So yes, my darlings, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the video. Let me know if you have other advice in the comments down below, and also don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and on TikTok. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe down below, and until next time, I'm giving you so much kisses. Mwah.